Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Trek Online. This is Brent Justice, a.k.a. the Doctor, and as you can see, I'm currently on the Federation side just for a second before we start the Romulan faction, because I have something awesome to show you guys. We are of course leveling up our Romulan character, and when we get to max level, I've got a fun ship for us. I was able to get enough low-buy in the low-buy store. I had a character that was close to the max, and I was able to spend some dilithiums and spend some zins, all this stuff to get some keys, to get some lock boxes. Anyway, all of that done, I was able to get myself a special requisition pack, Tal Shiar Adapted Battle Cruiser. Oh yeah, you know it. So this is the Tal Shiar Adapted Battle Cruiser utilizing Borg technology, and we get to use it on our Romulan character when he reaches, I think it's actually like level 40 or 45, something like that. But we'll wait till max level. We'll wait till 50 to use it. Here's a little info on it. This ship is currently about, The Canal class is a series of powerful Tal Shiar battle cruisers based on the design of the delegates and upgraded with adapted Borg technology. By augmenting the delegates, the Tal Shiar designed this vessel to focus on crippling and disabling enemy ships, or even turning them against one another. Due to its advanced technology, the Canal has access to sensor analysis similar to a science vessel. So this will fit our science character very well, actually. This ship comes with a universal indoctrination nanite dispersal system console. The indoctrination nanite dispersal system utilizes adapted Borg technology to deploy advanced nanites to infiltrate the weapons system of an enemy vessel. Once the nanites have taken over the target's weapons system, they will cause the target to fire randomly at nearby vessels. The enemy vessel will be unable to disable their own weapons system during this time. In addition, the ship comes with a Tal Shiar adapted Borg warp core. The Tal Shiar adapted Borg warp core is designed based on modified Borg technology. It provides the ship with enhanced hull regeneration, as well as augmenting the ship's auxiliary power system. So again, that tells us this is really fit for a science officer using their science space powers, since this augments the auxiliary power system. By utilizing a modified version of the Borg's transwarp technology, this advanced warp core also increases your maximum warp speed in sector space. So there's all the stats on it: 42,000 hull, 1.3 shield modifier, 1,500 crew. So it's a really big ship. 4 aft weapons, 4 device slots. You got 1 lieutenant tactical, 1 lieutenant engineering, 1 lieutenant commander science. So there you go, 1 lieutenant commander science shows that you got, your whole thing of science powers there ready to go. 1 ensign universal. So this is a science ship, no doubt. It is a science ship. Console modifications: 3 tactical, 4 engineering, 3 science. Base turn rate 70 degrees per second. Cloaking device, sensor analysis, console, universal indoctrination, nanite dispersal system. I cannot wait to use this ship when we get to that level. Now there is also another ship called the Tal Shiar Adapted Destroyer. That one, I do not have that one. You get through opening the Tal Shiar boxes, and you have a random chance of getting it, or buying it on the exchange, where it's like $100 million or whatever, I cannot afford it on the exchange, but I can get this one from the low-buy store, which I did. So that will be very exciting to play. I cannot wait. Alright, let's move on. Change character. And let's move on to our Romulan side. We are on the Romulan. And let's get going on the next mission. So as you know from the last episode, I'm at a higher level. I'm already at Centurion 10. That means I can technically get a new ship. However, I am not going to do that yet. I will wait until we finish this series of stories. We've only got 2 more left. We've got Turning Point and then Neutral No More, and then after that is technically when you would hit 10, or maybe you would hit 10 at Turning Point, but either way, I'm going to wait till Neutral No More, and then we'll upgrade to our next level ship. I just feel that that makes a lot more sense right now. Okay, so Turning Point. I've heard a lot about these next 2 missions we're fixing to play, that these are really good. So here we go. Turning Point. The Federation, Klingon Empire, and the Romulans have agreed to meet at Kider to consider whether to formally recognize the Romulan Republic. Before the conference ends, however, everyone will be forced to choose a side. So there's that choose a side that we've all been waiting for. Centurion, we've made a breakthrough. We can't lay claim to Dewa 3 and make it our new home without allies. The planet is close to Klingon space, although they've never formally claimed it. If we could get their support, or that of the Federation, we would be able to break away from the Romulan Star Empire without worrying about what the Tal Shiar will do. Titan has been working for weeks to get the Klingons and the Federation to agree to talks. Now representatives from both factions will be at Kider to hear our proposal. And so will the Empress. I want you there as well. I think we'll need someone like you on our side. It won't be easy, but this is our best chance to create a new life and a new home. Go to the Kider system, which is in the Taldewa sector block, and attend a conference between the Klingons, Federations, and Romulans. So I'm assuming this mission is going to have a lot of talky bits. So just bear with me as we get through all the dialogue. It's probably going to be a whole bunch of it. Alright, what do we get for this? An allegiance reward? This item will automatically unpack upon receiving it. This package contains a gift to welcome you to the faction of your choice. You get a rare blue faction-specific sniper rifle, a rare blue faction-specific beam array, a rare blue faction-specific dual cannon, and a faction-specific costume option, and a tactical bridge officer candidate and appropriate equipment. Ooh! And allegiance costume options. Additional costume options will become available based on your faction ally choice. Okay, so whatever faction we choose, we're going to get rewards based on that faction for this. This will be really nice. We can add these to our new ship and all that stuff. Very sweet.
I'm not afraid of the Tal Shiar.
So this is good. It's interesting. We're going to go see Sela, and she's going to be there. I'm really surprised that the Tal Shiar are part of this whole thing. It's interesting that they would do that. You would think they would not. So I don't know. That's weird. But let's see. Let's see what she has to say. Can at least do that, I suppose. Warp 6.81. So again, just to reiterate, this character is my goody-goody character. He's always going to take the high road, do the honorable thing, and be a friend to everyone and help. I will have a neutral character that will be a little more nonchalant about everything. And then I'm going to have a really, really evil character that's going to definitely, I guess, side with KDF. But for right now, it looks like we're going to be going towards Starfleet, from what I've been reading anyway. Alright, let's do this.
Kider. This place has some bad blood. Back in 2346, the Romulan military launched a massive attack that slaughtered all the Klingon colonists here and took the planet. The Klingons took it back in the chaos after Shinzon's rebellion. This is the first time since then that they've allowed Romulans to be here.
Wow.
We should be careful. The Klingons aren't going to be in a great mood. Just having us here will be a reminder of what's happened. Titan is waiting for us with the rest of the Romulan diplomats in the Hall of Conquest.
Speak to Titan. Oh, okay, we got Tovan Kev with us. Maybe we'll find some more information here about his sister, too. Gotta remember to keep doing that. Okay, so, it looks like the Klingons now basically own this planet. So that's why you see all the Klingons symbol and everything everywhere. Okay, looks like we got green for Romulan and red for Klingon. That's interesting. Where's the Federation? They don't get a door? The Federation. Poor Federation, they don't get a door. Why are we even speaking to these weaklings? Delegate, and delegates. Well, delegates, we are not as weak as you think. Can I speak to them? No, I can. Talk to delegates. I am chatting with them. Okay. Our people have been enemies, but they have also been allies. I say we wipe them out for good. There could be much to be gained from joining forces once more. Some are with us, some are against us. Huh? Maybe this will go smoothly after all. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. The Gorn scares me. Okay, I got two different doors to go through. I'm not sure which one is what. This way or this way? Well, this way goes straight into that room. This way goes nowhere. So let's explore this way. Let's see what's in here.
Wonder what it takes to be put in the Gallery of Honor.
Okay, that's there are actually bridges to the other side. I see. Okay. They speak pretty words, but they are desperate to save themselves. Talk to delegates. Hi, delegates. Who is that? Oh, it's a Phaerasian. You dare to ask both the Klingon Empire and the Federation for recognition? They don't sound too happy. Huh. Cannot go this way. Some more delegates. Can I talk to them? No. I say we wipe them out for good. Hey, how dare you? I'm right here. You not see me? Who are you? You're a Starfleet officer. No, you're not. Well, you're wearing a uniform, but you're weird. I don't understand you. Okay, let's go through here. Bigger room.
Conquest. Let's hope one day the Klingons turn their attention to the tall Shi'ar.
Yeah. Is that music too loud for you guys? Because it sounds a little loud for me. I'm gonna bump it down a notch. Okay, we got a security guard. Oh, excuse me. Another green door. Where does that go? I do not know. Oh, that goes to where Titan is. So let's head over this way first and check this area. Just want to make sure there's nobody I can talk to and stuff. Oh, here's the Federation side. I found the Feds. I found the Feds. They should be friendly, right? Oh, there's Tanae. We know her. Talk to the Vulcan ambassador. Greetings, cousin. Do not be surprised. I see our allegiance as a welcome reunion. Well, good. It's a step towards reunification, one that both our people could benefit from. Yeah, Tovan's like, I'd just be happy with peace first. Yeah, me too. Alright. Cool. I guess we can't talk to Tanae now. Is that Admiral... Is that, I don't know. I can't tell the Andorians. They all look the same to me. Can't tell them apart. This guy over here, he's like leaning, he's like, yeah, I'll just stand over here and yeah, it's a Monday. Rah! Ah, this is where the drinks are. It's a big place, and it's letting you totally explore it for now, until the fighting begins. You just know there's going to be fighting, right? There has to be. All these Klingons, Federation, Romulan, something's going to happen, it ain't going to be good. I don't even know where I'm at now or where I'm going, but I'm just going.
The Hall of Heroes. They're probably Klingon heroes who killed Romulans.
Probably. Okay, there's a little bit of outside. That's cool. Can't talk to these people. Let's take a look outside. Oh, yeah, this is Kider. Oh, yes. Remember from the movie, Star Trek 6? That looks familiar, remember? That's the same building. That is very, very nice that they have that there. So you can see it. Whee! Let's come down here. Tovan Kev just jumps down with me. Here, I'm in charge. What if I, can I take a seat? Like, ha! I just took a seat. Does this make you mad? Oh boy. I would be a very bad diplomat. I don't think I would behave very well at all. No, sir. Can I talk to you, group? Oh, I can't. Alright, let's go speak to the 10. Looks like I can't speak to anybody else. Just wanted to make sure. Get all my lore in. Love my lore. And I ain't talking about Data's brother. Okay, Titan, where are you at? Okay, this is the Romulan side. Here we go. Oh, let's talk to Tamir first. Good to have you here, Rassilon. Let's hope this goes well. Yeah, really.
It's good to see a friendly face. The air here is a bit tense right now. I need to stay here and prepare for Empress Sela's arrival, which I'm sure will not be pleasant. Could you speak with the Klingon and Federation delegations?
I just did.
See what they're thinking. Get a feel for how the negotiations will go, and most importantly, try to convince them of our sincerity.
I already talked to them.
Both of them want to learn more about Romulan technology, and they're willing to do a great deal for us to acquire it. We will have to be careful not to get dragged into their war, however. We are already dealing with the Tal Shiar, and that is more than enough. I believe both of them see us as a potential resource. While I'm not terribly happy about that, it is a way to get them to assist us. And until we are established on a world of our own, we need their help. We're still working on an agreement, but an initial proposal is on the table. The Federation and Klingons will help us establish New Romulus, as long as they can set up embassies on the planet. They wish to use this as a chance to acquire Romulan technology and Romulan allies. We need assistance to create a new world. It's a give and take, one that will hopefully work. You can start by speaking with some of the delegates from the Klingon Empire and the Federation. Just because an initial proposal has been presented does not mean the conference is over. Far from it. Any information you can get me about what they're thinking will help when it comes time to present our case.
I think we should do whatever we can to stop the Tal Shiar. If that means making an alliance with Starfleet or the Klingons, fine with me. I would be worried about us getting dragged into their war, but I expect that they're both more interested in our cloaking designs than our people. I say we go with whoever is most willing and able to help us against the Tal Shiar. That's all that really matters.
We must be careful not to let vengeance blind us in our attempts for freedom. In the meantime, I would ask you to speak with delegates from the Klingon Empire and the Federation.
Guessing he wants me to speak with delegates.
Just because an initial proposal has been presented does not mean
already said that. Okay. Well, isn't that what I already did? I guess I should have gone to him before I mingled. Now I have to go back and mingle all over again. Grr, arg. Observe Strauss and speak with Woldan. Well, where is Strauss? Was Strauss back at the front? Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. I guess I should have gone to Titan first before I mingled with delegates, but I didn't know that was going to be part of the mission. I would have waited. That's gotta be... No, that's not Strauss. I can't tell the Gorn apart. Is that Strauss? All the Gorn look the same to me. You're not Strauss. You're not. Neither are you, and I cannot interact with any of you people. Can stand on a table, though. Nope. Let's go back in here real quick and just make sure there's nobody in here I needed to talk to. I don't know who Woldan is. Apparently it is not any of you or any of you. Or any of you, but I do see a little thing over your head, so let's talk to Counselor Woldan.
Death to the enemies of the Empire!
Well, that's a good way to introduce yourself. Death to the enemies of the Empire. Hi, how are you? Diplomacy makes for thirsty work. The Federation ambassador can't hold his teeth together for more than a minute. The Vulcan just stares daggers at everyone. Half my delegation are a breath away from ripping into the Starfleeters like rampaging targs, and we're all stuck in here with you backstabbing greenbloods. I think they have a chip on their shoulder. Did I offend you? Get used to it. We don't have a reason to trust you yet, and I don't know if we ever will. Well, maybe I could help you with the thirst. What does that mean? Oh, I can get him some blood wine. So I have to, like, appease. What does this mean? Oh, so Stas is in here? Ooh. I'm observing him, then.
I understand their stance, but still, there are issues. The would-be Romulan Republic is weak and fractured. How could an alliance benefit us?
Interesting. Okay, well, let's get a mug and talk to Jolan. Guess I can go to any of these tables and grab some blood wine. Who knows? Here's somebody's blood wine. I just found it on the table. It's okay, really. It's fine. Trust me. There you go. Ah, at least you have some manners. Nice to know that you all aren't as ill-bred as the stories say. So we got a couple of options here. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the peace treaty, or watch your words, Klingon? No one talks to me like that. My character would not say that. However, I've got another one that I'll roll that will say that. So let's choose. What are your thoughts on the peace treaty?
We are Klingon.
You don't even respond to an insult. Looks like you're on your best behavior. Since we're being diplomatic, I suppose it could be said that you people may not be entirely worthless. But just because you know when to bring a Klingon a drink does not mean we are friends. I'm keeping an eye on you. Okay. Well, you know, whatever. Alright, let's talk to Stas.
What do you have to offer the Empire?
I am Ambassador Stas, representative for the Klingon Empire. I am curious, what exactly does your group have to offer the Klingons in an allegiance? The Tan is no warrior, and Klingon politics have little in common with Romulan machinations. See, do you want to see our strength, Stas? I'll accept your challenge. No, let's see. The Tan's groups, we fight the Tal Shiar day and night. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll go with this option on my other character. For right now, gonna have to choose this option, see where it goes.
Nothing is impossible.
The fact that you survived this long against the Tal Shiar says something about your people. However, it does not say whether or not you are in the right in this civil war of yours, or if this is just an elaborate Romulan plot. We shall see just how trustworthy you are in the days to come. You will see the truth of our words soon enough.
Klingons don't seem too thrilled with the idea of being allies. Maybe we'll have better luck with the Federation.
Alright, let's, now we gotta talk to the Federation. Mingle with Federation delegation. Speak to Jiro Sugihara and Admiral Tanay. Now we can speak to Tanay, okay. I knew there was a reason why these people were here. You know, if you really wanted to hurt the Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulans all at once, right now would be a great time to attack Kittimer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, what do you got for me?
We're on a mission of peaceful exploration.
One of our new potential allies. I am Jiro Sugihara, a representative of the Federation Diplomatic Corps. Let's talk, shall we? Yes, I'd love a chat. Now, please don't take the cool reactions of some of my colleagues as an indication of how the whole of the Federation feels. There is a history between our two governments, but I believe with some work we can all come to a peaceful agreement. Don't you agree? I was hoping we... Of course you do, of course. Why else would you and other fine and forward-thinking Romulans such as Titan be present here at this conference? I like to think of us all, Federation, Klingon, and Romulan alike, as engineers. We are building bridges to a newer, brighter future. We're architects designing the vital load-bearing structures upon which we might build vital cooperative efforts. But before we get to the window dressing, of course, you know where we must begin. Yes, we could start with the foundations. You knew that, of course. Why, there's nothing we cannot achieve if we are able to continue to sit down and discuss our differences and, bit by bit, measure by measure, work through them and learn from one another. We must start fresh. So as one potential friend to another, and I ask this entirely as a personal question, how do you feel about reunification? I know there are a lot of people in the Federation still opposed to it, but I am certain that if we simply sit down together and discuss the issue rationally, we can... Okay, I have some awesome options here. I could abruptly walk away. That is kind of funny, I have to say. Make polite excuses and then just leave. Edge away cautiously, or silently listen to Sigahara continue to speak. Wow, I like these options. This is funny. I'm really tempted to just do one of those, but this character has to be 100% nice. So I'll silently listen while he speaks. I think I'll abruptly walk away will be my evil character. Yeah, it's a wonderful idea, isn't it? Bringing long-lost brothers back together and mending hurts. Really, that's what the Romulans and Vulcans are, don't you think? A family divided. It's a shame. There you go. I'm not even going to read all this, but you guys can. If you'll excuse me. So he was definitely very enthusiastic. So the Romulans, they don't want to hear long-winded stuff like that. Don't blame them. Alright, Tanae.
Interesting.
I know your kind too well to ever trust what you say. I will not be taken in by your attempts to be disarming. Wow, she's like mean. Isn't she a Vulcan? She's like, dang. I didn't mean to offend. I'll be on my way now. My kind? The kind that is hunted and killed by the Tal Shiar? If you don't trust us, then why are you here? I'm going to say this, actually, because that's what is happening to us. It is yet to be determined if anyone is being hunted. If that is the case, Starfleet will take the appropriate action within the bounds of the Prime Directive. I have spent more than 3 decades defending the Federation from Romulan plots. I have seen all of the tricks, the deceptions, all of the treachery that is born of hubris. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Tanae before it's revealed who Tanae is? Or what? No, wait a minute. That's Sela. I'm thinking of Sela. Never mind. If you haven't played the Fed side, then you wouldn't know that yet. But no, that's not Tanae. Never mind. Tanae is Tanae. Okay. Forget what I said. Romulans believe they are superior to all other species. That is incorrect. It will take a great deal of effort to deceive me. I do not suggest that you try. This isn't a trap, Admiral. You will see. Okay, so she's not as happy as I thought she would be. A little surprised by that. Well, let's talk to Datan.
Jolan true. What do you have to report?
Brief Datan.
There's doubt everywhere. We will have to be careful not to...
This conference is a farce.
Sela!
You're not trying to found a settlement. You're rebelling against your sovereign. You're stirring up dissent with your wild stories of mysterious aliens and colony attacks.
Wild stories?
Until now, I gave your little movement some leeway because I thought I could convince you to see the error of your ways. This ridiculous conference shows me I've been far too forgiving.
You? How could you?
Tovin! That's enough! You two, please leave this to Tamir and me.
So Sela shows up, and she's blaming everything like nothing happened. Of course, she knows
Unbelievable.
what's happening.
How can that woman stand there and deny everything? If you ask me, the only thing worse than the Tal Shiar is the politician who lies for them. There should be no allegiance with such... Hold on. I'm getting a message from the ship.
So, obviously, Sela, voiced by Denise Crosby, everybody, she has reprised her role in Star Trek for Star Trek Online. You've got her face, you've got her voice, and in fact, when you enter the Taldewa system for the first time now as Starfleet or KDF, you now get an introduction to that sector space from her. So that's pretty cool. Alright. On screen.
Picking up odd ships on sensors. Ships that match the one we scanned back when the colony was destroyed. Good. Now they'll have to deal with us, the Klingons, and the Federation.
That's so stupid. Okay, two things. Number one, it's stupid that they showed up. Because we really had no proof to present to the Federation and Klingons. All we had was our word. And Sela could have said that we were lying, right? And then they could have been maybe a little more, you know, not so wanting us to join to do this thing. You know, not so, because they think maybe we're lying. But now that they've showed up, well, there's the proof. So now the Federation would be on our side because now they've seen it like, oh, you're right, this is happening. Here it is, here they are. You were right all along. So, oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We're gonna need a new plan.
The Klingon command base has ordered us to remain in orbit and leave the defense of Khitomer to them. However, I am certain that the singularity signature I'm detecting is the same ship that was in orbit of Virinat during the attack. This could be the person responsible for the destruction of the colony. Do we investigate despite the Klingons' objection? Oh, wow. 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 Interesting. What happens if you choose not now? Do you just stay on the planet and hope everything works out? And if you beam up to your ship, do you piss off the Klingons? Do you piss off Starfleet? I mean, what's happened? What do you... Oh, wow. This could lead to different options that I'm not aware of. Well, my evil character, he's not going to care. So I got to say we're going to beam up to the ship and we got to find out who this is. Because ultimately we need that proof, right? So let's do this. Oh, we were like... Whoa, that was interesting. We like became one for a second there.
I'm picking up multiple anomalies in the area. The Klingons are still ignoring them. We should investigate them and be prepared for whatever happens. Keep an eye out for Klingon ships. If any hostiles appear, they'll show up too. If we're lucky, we'll target the enemy and not us.
So maybe this is like leading toward our decision of making the Klingons our enemies and siding with the Federation. Ooh, or maybe, I don't know. Okay, this is getting interesting. Because if we piss off the Klingons, well, we got no hope of joining their side. Of course, I'm not going to on this character, but I wonder if you still could, even if you went with this option. I don't know. I don't know. Scan area.
The Alachi were hiding the tall Shi'ar ship.
What do I do? Fire? Oh, yes, I do. Well, the Klingons have showed up. There's the a.k.a. King. So the Klingons did show up, and they're not my enemy yet. But there they are.
My weapon is ready.
My weapon is ready. Centurion, I am Gerard, son of Lursa, captain of the a.k.a. King. You have proven yourself in battle against one of these ships. I will ensure that you will survive to prove yourself again. I was the first to uncover the alien Undine within the Klingon Empire. Now I shall be the first to combat this new alien threat. To battle! Agreed. We will send the data we have on the Alachi. Okay, so I am like making the Klingons my friends, or I am... Klingons, are they going to follow me now? Sweet. Let's check out this anomaly. So I have a friend and a Klingon. So maybe if you choose that option, you still get to choose between Starfleet and Klingon. Because right now, he's my friend. He's mad at the Tal Shiar just as much as we are, so maybe we're all going to band together against the Tal Shiar. That wouldn't be such a bad thing. Not such a bad thing at all. And he is going to follow me. Oh.
Why am I not surprised
Hakiv.
that you were the one who discovered us? I'm quite happy you did, though. Now I have a chance to rectify the mistakes of Gasco Station. Captain Gerard, you have no place in this fight between us. This is a Romulan affair.
Toss your dogs! This is Klingon space!
Colonel Hakiv, you came into sovereign Klingon territory with hostile intent. You brought these aliens into our space. Now you have the unmitigated gall to try to give orders to a Klingon warrior. This is not a Romulan affair anymore, Colonel. You have insulted me, and you will pay the price. Never insult a Klingon, Hakiv.
I don't care if you have 100 Klingon ships. You will not stop me.
We'll see about that. Let's take out the warbird first. Then we'll concentrate on the big one. Whoa.
It's been a pleasure, Commander. But my work here is complete. I will deal with you another time.
Dang. You got away. We almost had him. We could have totally taken him out, too.
weapon is ready.
My people will learn of Colonel Hakiv's attack on my vessel. That I can promise you. I will also tell them of your abilities in battle. However, Hakiv did not die, so I cannot rule out the possibility that this was all a Romulan trick. My ship will continue to patrol the area. You should return to the conference. Thank you.
Hakiv beamed something down to the surface before he warped. I think? Yes. We're getting confirmation. He beamed explosives down to Kittimer.
Oh, great.
We've got to get down there and disarm them before anyone finds out. Even a hint of a problem like this, and the conference will be shut down. We'll lose our best chance for colonization.
This is just like Star Trek 6. Just like Star Trek 6, except they didn't.
Counting on you.
I mean, very, very close. Rassilon, what is your status? I'm in the Hall of Heroes now, and things are underway. Did you handle the situation with the Alachi? Yes, but Hakiv beamed down explosives. This is not good. It will be too easy for any disturbances to be blamed on us, and Hakiv knows it. I'll start searching the Hall of Heroes. Contact me once you found all the explosives on your end. I'll do my best to discreetly look for anything amiss. Make sure the Klingons do not find out about the bombs. If they do, there's a good chance we'll be seeing one another soon in a jail cell. Disable the bombs. Disable bomb in a rival courtyard. Bomb, where are you? I'm gonna guess this is the bomb that's glowing. How did nobody see that? Gallery of Honor, disable bomb. Bomb, where are you? Hello, bomb. Oh, the bomb is sitting right next to this guy. How does he not notice? Oh, because he's a Tal Shiar agent. Ha! Dang. No wonder why he
had spies here the entire time.
Yep. I guess that makes sense. Okay, disable bomb in here. Run. And disable bomb. Hope these guys don't see me disabling a bomb. Oh, he's another spy. That's obvious. The Hall of Heroes, disable bomb. You're an agent.
Enemy target on sensors.
Hail Tamir. Did you get the explosives? Good. That's a relief. I found a bomb near one of the statues in the back of the hall. I should be able to confirm that these devices were made by the Tal Shiar once the conference is over. It will be more proof that they cannot be trusted. Good. Why don't you come inside the conference? The Klingons are about to speak. It should be interesting to hear what they have to say. Alright, let's go to the conference. Put my weapon away, shall we? Let's not run into the conference with my weapons pointed at them. Not a good idea.
In conclusion, think about how many times we have been fooled by Romulans. Sela already sent the Tal Shiar to attack us here. Who is to say Datan is not part of her plan? We must not allow this alliance to happen.
Bomb.
Kiev.
Bomb.
Treacherous Greenblood, what do you think you're doing?
Back!
Bomb.
What?
What?
What are you?
Remember this!
What did he just die to save the
He gave his life. For me. For a Klingon.
What kind of force field did he activate? I want to know, because that thing was powerful to withstand a bomb like that. I want one of those force fields. Wow, so Datan is dead. I did not see that coming. That is a shock. I can't believe what I see. Neither can I. Speak with Woldan, Jiro, and Datan. Wow. Or that was Tamir, not Datan. Wait a minute. Wow. Okay, yeah, let's speak to Woldan first. Where is he at? Where are you, Woldan? Well, darn it. Where are you guys? Oh, you're all up here on the stage. We'll talk to Datan. Let's talk to Woldan first.
He gave his life.
Yeah, it was Tamir. Tamir died with honor. When my time comes, I hope I can do the same. His sacrifice showed me that we have a common enemy. The blood in your veins may be green, but you fight for your people with the courage of a Klingon. I would be proud to give my aid to you and Datan. We will hunt the Tal Shiar like the dogs that they are. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. So now we're friendly with the Klingons. So that's how we could either join their side or the Starfleet because of all this event. That makes perfect sense. And Jiro's going to say the same thing, probably.
The Prime Directive prohibits us from interfering in other cultures and civilizations.
Tamir's sacrifice will be remembered, I promise you that. Personally, I've never liked the Tal Shiar, but we of the Diplomatic Corps are always committed to trying to find peaceful solutions. But we can help you in your fight to bring justice to the Tal Shiar, if you'll accept our assistance. We know you have much to do to build a new homeworld and free your people. The Federation wants to be your ally in everything. Well, I appreciate your words. So now we're friends with the Starfleet. So here's Datan.
Tamir's death will not be in vain. Now we have the opportunity to secure our future. The Federation looks favorably upon our endeavors, but it will take time for them to commit. Now Tamir has shown the Klingons that there is honor and nobility among us. We may not have gotten what we wanted today, but I foresee a day where we will build a home and a life on New Romulus.
Nice.
The next step must be yours. Both Starfleet and the Klingon Defense Force have agreed to take Romulans into their forces. I'd like you to be the first.
I'll do it.
You will be our eyes, ears, and hands in their fleets. More importantly, you will be our voice. Where you serve is your choice. But wherever you go, always remember that you are Romulan.
Okay.
If you haven't done so already, speak with the representatives of the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Then take some time to think it over. When you are ready, speak with Subcommander Nadell back on the flotilla.
Alright, I've already talked to everybody. So Subcommander Nadell to choose our ally.
Tamir gave his life so that we would be understood by the others. I know I won't forget this. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to take down the Tal Shiar, so I'm with you on this, no matter what. The ship is awaiting our return whenever you're ready. We need to report to Subcommander Nadell and let her know everything that's happened.
Okay. That was an awesome mission. I liked that. Very cool. I do wonder what would happen if we didn't go into space and help the Klingons, though. Or if we just, like, stayed down. I don't know. Well, let's turn this mission in. Go to the Kider. We did that. What do I need to do? Speak with Subcommander Dahl on the flotilla. Okay, I gotta go to the flotilla itself, it looks like. And I guess this is where we make our big decision. That was very enjoyable. Very nice mission. Tamir gave his life, but it showed the Klingons we have honor, and of course Starfleet was pretty much on our side anyway. But yeah, wow. Didn't see that coming. That was neat. But that force field, that was some unique force field I've never seen before. I want one. How did he get it? How did he just have it on him all of a sudden? Alright, enter flotilla. So Nadell, I forget where Nadell is. I don't know if I've ever talked to her before. Sub-Commander Nadell, I guess, is now going to be in Tamir's office?
Welcome back. I'm Sub-Commander Nadell. Tamir's final actions impressed both the Klingons and the Federation. The time has come for you to decide which of them will be your ally. Starfleet and the Klingons both have sent diplomats to stay here at the flotilla. Talk to them if you have any questions. Then speak to me when you're ready to make your choice.
Okay, speak with some... Choose your allegiance. Optional. Speak to Captain Harvson or Brigadier General Gedan. So let's do the optionals because I'm all for that. Oh, they're right here in this room. Makes it easy. Let's talk to the Starfleet officer Harvson. Tamir's sacrifice showed bravery and honor. We honor his act and we will not forget it. The Prime Directive may tie our hands sometimes, but we recognize when reaching out will help the galaxy. We are ready to recognize the Romulan Republic as a legitimate government free of the Romulan Star Empire. We can help your people if you'll accept us as your allies. We'll gladly aid you in your fight against the tyranny of the Tal Shiar. We know you have much to do to build a new homeworld on New Romulus. Tell us what you need. We're ready to help you with construction and the relocation of any willing Romulans to their new home. So the way I see the Romulans happening here in the future is we're going to have like two sects. We're going to have the Romulan Republic, which is us on New Romulus, you know, trying to be all peaceful and junk. And then you got the Tal Shiar, which are still the Romulan Republic, and they're going to be very militaristic. So you're going to have two groups of Romulans out there in space, and I don't know if that can ever be resolved, but reunification will probably happen with the Romulan Republic Romulans and not the Tal Shiar, so you're still going to have an evil sect of the Romulans out there, which kind of makes sense. Anyway, a lot of thinking going on there, and I'm just trying to think it all through, you know, where's all this headed. Let's talk to General Gedan. Tamir's sacrifice showed the High Council that we have a common enemy, and that there is such a thing as an honorable Romulan. We honor his memory. Join us. The blood in your veins may be green, but you fight for your people with the courage of a Klingon. The Klingon Defense Force will be proud to give our aid to the Romulan Republic. Together we will hunt the Tal Shiar like the honest dogs that they are. Thank you. Alright, we did talk to both, so it didn't go green out on us, but we did talk to both, so we did that. Okay, so I've made my choice already, pretty much. This character is joining the Federation side.
I have new orders for you.
What do you need of me? Well, we don't really. Well, okay, let's hear a little bit about her. My name is Adele. I'm a former refugee, and like you, I'm trying to help the town build a new Romulus. I barely remember the homeworld, but I remember the hunger and fear of the years that followed us lost. I watched my father disappear into a bottle of ale. I remember my mother crying night after night when she thought I couldn't hear. We need a new homeworld. We need stability, and we need to put the past behind us. I'll do anything I can to help make that happen. So that's Nadell's backstory. I'm ready to make my decision. This final choice must be yours, but I know you will honor Tamir and serve our people well, no matter where you decide to go. So, what is it to be then? The Klingons or the Federation? The choice of allegiance cannot be changed. You will still be a Romulan, but your allegiance will be either Starfleet or Klingon. Choose allegiance. Ho 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 ho! Choose your ally. Look at this art. I love this art here. On the left side, you have the Enterprise. You got the Defiant. You got a Romulan delegates right in the middle. On the right side, you got the Klingon ships. Look at that. He is BA, and even she is BA. I want to be her. Dang. Okay. About Starfleet. Starfleet explores the stars and defends the United Federation of Planets from threats. Starfleet officers are dedicated to advancing the Federation's knowledge of the galaxy, exploring strange new worlds, seeking out new life and new civilizations, and boldly going where no man has gone before. I like how they left man in there from the original Star Trek instead of saying no one, which of course TNG changed. Choose your ally. Choosing an ally will grant you access to the restricted locations such as Earth, Space Dock, or Kronos. You will be able to team, and what is up with naming Kronos Kronos in the new Star Trek movie? That's not the proper spelling. It's Kronos. Qonos. Anyway, you will be able to team with other captains who share your allegiance and be given access to their starships. Choosing an ally is a permanent choice. You will not be able to choose a different ally even if you replay this mission. So this is it, man. About the Klingons. The Klingon Defense Force represents the military might of the Klingon Empire. KDF officers serve by conquering new worlds, battling the Empire's enemies, and undertaking scientific and exploratory missions that will expand the Empire's reach. In return, they gain the glory and honor that a true warrior deserves. Well, I will have another character, and he will be a Klingon. He will be on the Klingon side. This character, let's go Federation and see how that storyline plays out. If you are more Fed side, choose Starfleet. Picking the Federation as your ally will grant you access to Starfleet locations such as Earth Space Dock and Starfleet Academy. You will be able to team with Starfleet captains and fly Starfleet starships if you so choose. So my Romulan character can also fly Starfleet ships. Very cool. Of course, obviously I'm going to fly Romulan. While you are still a member of the Romulan Republic, you will also have all the rights of a Starfleet officer. Once you make this decision, there is no going back. If you choose to ally with Starfleet, the Klingon Empire will consider you an enemy, which is odd. Do you still wish to become an ally of Starfleet? So why would they consider me an enemy? Knowing the story, they would... Me personally, I wouldn't be an enemy. I don't know. Anyway, Starfleet it is. Return to Nadell. Turning point. Isn't that the last mission? No, neutral, no more. Okay, so Turning Point is still the mission we're on. Turning Point. Tamir was a great man. He touched so many lives among the survivors, and I know he thought very highly of you. I can think of no better way to honor his commitment and sacrifice than by continuing to serve the Romulan people. On to business. The flotilla will be working on beginning settlement of Dewa 3, or what we're calling New Romulus. Good luck out there, Centurion. You'll receive the following rewards. Of course, we know what we're getting there. We looked over that.
Congratulations, Centurion.
Centurion 11, and it still says Centurion. I'm not Lieutenant Commander or Lieutenant or whatever. I am a Centurion. I am still in the Romulan Republic, even though I've joined Starfleet, or sided with them. So I like the fact that I'm still a Centurion, and that's not going to change. I will continue to be a Centurion, and then after that, next I'll be a Romulan sub-commander. So I will continue to carry the Romulan rank. Make no mistake, I am still a Romulan. I carry the Romulan rank. I am of the Romulan Republic. I have just sided with the Federation. That's all. Alright. I get a new bridge officer as part of my crew. Let's not yet. I'll look at that later. He was ugly anyway. Do not want a bridge officer like that. Let us look really quickly at what we got here. We got some new gear from getting the rewards from that mission, which is awesome. We've got, I think these were drops, but I got a phaser sniper rifle Mark IV rare. I've got a phaser beam array Mark IV accuracy. I've got phaser dual cannons Mark IV, I've got rare, and then a photon torpedo Mark IV. So all from my level that I'm at right now, upgrade from Mark II to Mark IV, and they are all rare quality, so I can upgrade whatever ship I choose next, and even have a better weapon on the ground. And now that I've hit Centurion 11 and I've made that decision, I should also have exchange access at the flotilla. Of course, now that I'm sided with Starfleet, I can also go to Earth Space Dock. So I'm probably going to hang out there a lot, although I don't know. We'll see. That's it. I'm part of the Starfleet now. So I just want to double check where the exchange is in the flotilla, because a lot of people, wonder where the heck it is the first 10 levels of the game, because you don't have access to it. But now that we have made our choice and reached level 10, we should have access to the exchange where we can buy some new gear and, get our characters beefed up a little here. And now I've also got access to the Starfleet uniforms. So I would be able to put on a Starfleet uniform and all that. But of course I'm not going to. I'm Romulan. I'm going to stick with my Romulan uniforms. Yes, those are new consoles that are glowing. Those are the exchange. So there we go. Now I have exchange access. That will definitely help out. And of course I can do all this stuff at the flotilla. I can also now travel to Earth Space Dock, like I said. So that is awesome. Now here's what I'm curious about, and we're going to find out right now. I want to know what new missions have opened up now that I've sided with Starfleet. I am hoping they are still unique Romulan missions, so let's find out. And now they've all opened up. Alright, from the Ashes, of course we know that. There is still one more that we have left to do from the Ashes called Neutral No More. So we have one unique Romulan mission still left. Now let's look. Allies. Okay, this looks like unique Romulan missions to me. The Price of Neutrality, Memory Lane, Bigger Picture, Smash and Grab, Tradecraft. So these are all unique Romulan missions. Even though I'm on the Federation side, here's a whole thing of unique Romulan missions we get to play that are brand new, that we've never played before, ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 right there. In Shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new missions that we've never played before on the Romulan side. Temporal Ambassador is shared between all factions. But the rest of these, we've never played any of these missions. These are brand new, unique Romulan missions. So awesome. Now, Wasteland, it is shared between all factions. As we have looked, you will get Wasteland, which is made up of 6 missions as well on all factions. Vengeance, this looks uniquely Romulan as well. Voice of the Voiceless, Abducted, Small Packages, Left Stand, The Best Defense, Turnabout, Devil's Choice. All of these are unique Romulan. Freedom, Toward Freedom, that's new. Now the Vault, Mine Enemy, Frozen Coliseum, and Cutting the Cord, and Darkness Before Dawn, that is the Romulan featured episode series that is shared between all factions. So it looks like we have a lot. We got Allies, In the Shadow, and Vengeance are definitely all unique, and then a couple of others in there. Spectres, this should be, this is the other FE that is also shared between all factions. Cardassian Struggle is an FE that is shared between all factions. And then Borg Collective. This looks the same as on the Federation and Klingon side now. This did not used to be on Klingon side, but they ported it over to the Klingon side, and looks like they ported this over to Romulan side. Report to Gamma, Collateral Damage, Asset Recoveries, Data Q, but you get to play him now as a Romulan. And then on KDF, you get to play him as a Klingon. And then the Breen FE, these are also shared between all factions. And then Undine Advance, this also did not used to be on KDF, but it is now since the expansion, and also was on Federation already, and is now also on Romulan. So all of these are shared between all factions. So these are not unique. But it's unique in the way that we get to play it as a Romulan now instead of like a Federation or Starfleet or whatever we were. We get to play it as our Romulan in our Romulan ships with our Romulan gear. So it does make it a little unique in that aspect. But there are still unique missions, and I'm glad. We're really glad to see that. Allies, In the Shadows, Vengeance. I'm glad to see that there are more than a few unique Romulan missions. This makes me happy. Now, what happens if you choose the Klingon side? What mission list do you get? Well, I don't know, so we'll have to wait till I roll a Klingon, and then we'll look at the mission list under the Klingon faction, and when you join the Klingons. Now, probably you're going to get Spectres, Cardassian Struggle, Borg Collective, Breen Invasion, Undyne Advance. All of these are going to be the same under the KDF. But it is these missions, like under Allies and Shadows, Vengeance, whatever, and Freedom, that may change. So it'll be interesting to see what missions here change under KDF, if they do at all. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll have to see that later because I want to get through this character first. So I'm very glad to see those missions there. Okay, we've made our decision. I got a lot to do. I can now get my new ship, and I'm going to do that off screen because it can take me a long time, and I really want to study things and, you know, build up a good character and everything. But what I will do is the next video, I will go over very thoroughly my decision on the next ship I chose, and how I built it up on gear, and also how I built up my ground gear for my officers on the ground, because that's very important, and my ship powers and my ground powers, and just all of that stuff. That's going to take me a while to set up, so I'll do all that off screen. In the next video I'll show you all what I've done, and then we'll play the next mission, and the next mission is Neutral No More. So wow, Turning Point was a very big mission, and this is a very long video, so thank you all so much for watching. This is really getting exciting. When you see my character next, he'll probably be on our space dock. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next.